Let's look at the solutions of arithmetic. It runs a fixed distance every day at a certain speed. One day he runs at a speed which is 40% more than his regular speed for some part of the journey, and the remaining distance at his regular speed. As a result, he could reduce his total travel time by 12.5%. What percentage of his new total travel time was run by him at 40% higher speed? Okay, fairly simple. What I'm doing is I'm taking his speed. I'm taking his initial speed is 5. The time for which he was running is 8. And therefore, the distance would turn out to be 40. He was running at 5 kilometers per hour for 8 hours. So he got 40. Why I have taken these numbers? Because he runs at a speed which is 40% more. 40% more is 2 by 5 more. So this is his normal time. Now with his increased speed would be 5. He would run for X hours here. And the remainder of the distance he would run at 5 for 7 minus X hours. And why this 7 minus X hours? Because his total travel time reduced by 12.5% or it reduced by 1 by 8. So these two together should add up to 7. Finally, what are we left with? We have got the same distance of 40. So now I have got 7x plus 5 times of 7 minus x. Speed into time is equal to 40. So 2x is equal to 5 or x is equal to 2.5. So he ran at the rate of 7 for 2.5 hours. What percentage of his new total travel time was run by him at 40% higher speed? It will be 2.5 by 7 into 100 or 250 by 7 or 210 plus 35 plus 5 by 7. This gives me 30. This gives me 5. This gives me overall 35 point something something. So among the available options, the correct one has to be option B. Next question. Every day, Ravi's driver takes a car from Ravi's home at a certain time, reaches his office exactly at 6 p.m., picks up Ravi and drives him home. One particular day, Ravi left his office early at 4 p.m. and started walking on the usual route towards home. His driver picked him up on the way and drove him home. Ravi observed that he reached home 30 minutes earlier than usual time. How long did Ravi walk? Okay. Now see, on a usual day, the driver reaches here at 6 and then takes him home. But on this day, the driver managed to catch him somewhere in between and then go home. So in terms of time, how much time is saved for Ravi? Can you see? The time saved for Ravi is the journey that would have been this way. This much journey to the office and back. Total time saved by him is 30 minutes. So can I say 15 minutes forwards and 15 minutes backwards were saved? 15 minutes forwards and 15 minutes backwards were saved. So if 15 minutes forwards was saved, can I say he picked up Ravi at 5:45? Instead of picking him up at 6, he picked him up at 5:45. If Ravi was picked up at 5:45 and he started walking at 4 p.m., he has walked for 60 plus 45 or 105 minutes. Ravi had already walked for 105 minutes. In fact, you can also go ahead and take out one more beautiful result. The distance that Ravi traveled in 105 minutes could have been traveled by the car in 15 minutes. So speed of Ravi is to speed of car is in the ratio 1:7. This result is also available to us, although it is not required for this question. Next. A pharmacist has 100 milliliter of alcohol-free hand sanitizer costing rupees 410. He mixes X milliliter of 80% alcohol-based hand sanitizer at rupees 500 per liter. Rupees 500 per liter translates to, I will go ahead and interpret this as 50 per 100 milliliter, because even the previous one was 100 milliliter 410. He now sells this mixture at rupees 175 per 100 ml, and as a result earns a profit of 25%. So his CP should be 5 by 4 of CP is equal to 175. Cancel, 35. So CP should be 140. Okay. Find the alcohol percentage in the mixture. Pay attention, they haven't asked me presence of first mixture or second mixture. They've asked me presence of alcohol in the mixture. So I know the rate for the first one is 410. The rate of the second one is 50. And the average price you're reaching is 140. So this is a gap of 90. This is a gap of 270. The ratio of the gaps is 3:1. Or 1 unit of this expensive sanitizer is used and 3 units of this less expensive sanitizer is used. Out of 4 units of the mixture, 3 units come from the second mixture. So 3 by 4 of the total mixture comes from the second mixture. 3 by 4 of the combined mixture comes from the second sanitizer, and the second sanitizer has how much alcohol? It has 4 by 5 alcohol, or 80% alcohol. So altogether alcohol present in the combined mixture is 3 by 5 or 60%. Option C should be the answer. Next one. A cloth manufacturer marks his shirts at 20% above his cost price. Due to a slump in the market, his cost reduces by 7%. And then to boost his sale, he offered a discount of 7.5%, due to which his sales grow by 15%. Find the percentage change in cloth manufacturer profit. Pay attention, what they're asking for is precise profit. So what I'm doing is I'm taking CP as 100 initially. So the marked price would be 20. Marked price would be 120. And therefore his total sales, and let's say the number of units that he was selling was 20. Number of cloths that he was selling was 20. So profit is 20 per unit. Number of units sold is 20. So his overall profit will now be how much? 400. Cool. His cost has reduced by 7%. So it has become 93. He had offered a discount of 7.5%. So his market price will now be 37 by 40 into this. So 111. And his sales had grown by 15%. So the number of units that he was selling will increase by 15% or become 23. Profit per unit is now 18. 18 into 23 we have to do. So 23 into 24, 60 minus 46 we have to do. So we'll reach, okay, his new profit is 414. The increase in profit is of 14 on a base of 400. So 14 by 400 into 100 we have to calculate. Zeros cancel. I'm left with 14 by 4, which is equal to 3.5%. So answer should be option A. Next, a survey was conducted among employees of multinational companies comprising 60% of engineers and rest as managers. Among the engineers, 232 were married. Among the managers, 30% are married and 25% of the married managers own a flat. If 70% of the total employees of the companies are married, what was the number of married managers who does not own a flat? I think it should be who do not own a flat. Okay. So let's say there were 100 employees. Of these, you have engineers as 60 and you have managers as 40. This is engineer and this is manager. Now this 232 number, I will ignore for the time being. I will not work with this 232 number. Instead, I will go among the managers, 30% are married. 30% are married. So 12 married and 28 unmarried. Unmarried, I missed an R, but okay. And 25% of the married managers own a flat. So 3 own a flat and 9 do not own a flat. Yes. Now we have been told is 70% of the total employees of the company were married. Out of 100, 70 people have to be married. 12 were married managers. So where are the remaining 58 coming from? The remaining 58 will come from engineers. 58 engineers are married. But we were told among engineers, 232 were married. See, in order to turn 58 into 232, what do you have to do? You have to multiply this by 4. You have to multiply it by 4, which would mean every number within this setup deserves to be multiplied by 4. You have to scale it up. You have to index it by 4 up. Finally, they're asking me what was the number of married managers who do not own a flat. I have to multiply this by 4 to get to the precise answer. The answer will be 36. Hopefully you learned something in this set of questions as well. That will be all. Okay, bye.